What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. Special thanks to EA Sports for allowing me to capture early footage for you guys. Keep in mind that everything you see here is a work in progress, so it is subject to change. Alright, we're going to be talking about the early access. Many of you guys that have already pre-ordered Madden, you're going to want to know about this right here because it's going to help you to get a kickstart. You can see right here, the 78 overall B&D Sam Cosmi, he's going to be upgradable. Alright, and some of the things that you're going to see right now, if you get the game early prior to the official release, which is August 16th, you're going to have an advantage over a lot of your opponents. Especially if you're a no money spent player, this is going to be a really good addition to your squad, starting off with your O-line. You see the introduction of the Ace Fantasy Packs right there. This is just the milestones that you're going to be taking a look at once the game is launched. Okay, the touchdown packs and stuff like that. Please take note that the BNDs are listed everywhere where it is BND. There is no longer a secret about it. So when you see like Ace Fantasy Pack, for the most part, when you just see pack and it's ended, I've noticed that throughout the actual interface of what I've been seeing, they tell you specifically what is BND. For those of you guys that don't know what a BND is, it's account bound, which means you cannot sell it, you can't trade it, even though it hasn't been a trade block for the last year. You can't do anything else with it other than utilize it for your team. Okay, so just so you guys understand that, you know, it's going to be easier for you to know what you're grinding with and know what you can actually put into set, put into a set or actually sell. All right, remember the BNDs cannot be used for sets. At most, it can be quick sold. All right, so the challenges are very simplistic. Okay, I've already started to put together, a few parts of my team, seeing what's going on with them. The quarterbacks do have Hot Route Master, similar to College Football 25, because that's a 78 or 79 overall Stroud, and he's able to make the plays, and he's changes all the plays for the wide receivers, the tight ends, the running backs. They all already have that ability to do that. So you will not need Hot Route Master according to what I'm seeing in the early gameplay. That alone has me really excited for all the different ways that we can play Ultimate Team now. Like even if you're a Cowboys fan, you can actually use Dakota Rain Prescott. We all know he's not that good in real life, but that's not what this is about, guys. He's gonna have Hot Route Master. So if they give him decent legs, like he has decent speed, you can do what CJ Stroud is doing. Now remember, in fairness to anyone watching this video, just so you guys understand, CJ Stroud, we've seen him do that as a rookie. The stuff that I'm doing in this video, even though it's like arcade and it's like a, a early gameplay type thing, he's like a 78 or 79 overall. The problem is this, right? As the cards get better, they weren't able to get certain abilities until they got like limited time, like special cards, Gridiron Forge, different things that were happening. Now you'll have that opportunity early. So you can build your team and actually, have the players that you want, as opposed to having to like mix and match a quarterback and stuff like that. That is like the primary focus of my MUT team, my quarterback. So now that I know that, it's like this, and this is the same way it is in College Football 25. So this is not surprising. Because I'm seeing this, right, it makes it so that if there's a quarterback that I actually like, that's fast and has suitable, ratings and stuff like that, I can just put him in the game. I don't have to worry about Hot Route Master. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I can just put him in the game. So it's going to work out a lot better for you guys once you get your hands on the game, because it just makes your team building process a lot easier when you don't have to worry about an ability that otherwise you couldn't get until way later in the season. All right, so as you go through these challenges, this is pretty much, like I said, limited time early access content. So it's possible that it may not be available if you're getting the game later on. Now, will EA Sports keep the challenges up? I've seen them do that in the past. I've also seen them remove challenges in the past for limited time early content. Just rest assured, when the game launches, I will be live at GmiasWorld. We'll be going over everything that's going on, and we'll be able to see what it is. So that way you can update what's going on. But again, if you did not pre-order it, you're not going to get a lot of the stuff that many of us are going to have, including the 4,600 points. The Madden points is going to be so critical because I'm going to show you some of the things that they've added, like the season tickets and stuff like that. They've made it very easy to build your team. So all you're going to have to do is just know which route you're going to take. So if you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to get this Sam, I'm going to get my right guard, whatever he is, and I'm just going to go ahead and build O-line first. Like, what am I going to do? Like, what are you building first? That's what everybody wants to figure out when they first start the new game. What's going to be the meta? Okay, is everybody going to be running bunch? Do I get pressure if I send 4? Do I get pressure if I send 3? How is the O-line? Is nano detection still in the game? All of those things are what we're going to be trying to figure out. And as we're doing that, we're going to be building the MUT team. Now, for me personally, like I said, I prefer starting off with a quarterback, because the quarterback is the most essential part. Just like in the real NFL, if your QB is not good, you're going to be getting dealt with accordingly. I got to be honest, guys. Like, I've seen dudes lose by 80 day one. That's not a good number. Like, when you, like, 80 is cool, like if you're just barely passing or something like that, but like when you're losing by 80, it's a whole different level. And if you guys are wondering, like, yo, G, what are you talking about, the pack animation? I'm going to show you guys in a second. All right, this is just like a pack that was already there. So this is like a design when you go through it. I'm going to show you like how it rips, you know, the whole pack, and it opens up. It's really, really cool, guys. I think the devs did an unbelievable job with it. So I'm going to make sure I show you that. I'm going to be showing it to you through the training variety. Well, not the training variety, but the training currency packs that you can pull. No, there is no training variety pack right now as of the time of this video. I do believe that maybe they'll bring it back randomly. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they've done it. I just don't think it'll be a regular everyday thing. And in my opinion, I do believe it was good for the game to have that there, because it always gave you content. You could just wake up and say, you know what? I'm about to go blow all this training, and it was always there. But now it's not there, so you only could do like the, they got like the training re-rolls where you can get other training, you know what I'm saying? And then they have a new one where it's like a launch one, which is going to probably be only limited time stuff. So that Ace Fantasy Pack, you can see you get a lot of that through the Ultimate Preseason. So I would lock in on that and see what's going on. Another thing is the Forge. All right. Now, those season tickets, I'm going to show you later in the video the way that you utilize them. But it's very, very important that you understand. These are just other ways for you to build your team up. OK, that is the way that it's supposed to be. If you have options to build your team, no money spent, that is an essential part of any Ultimate Team. This is why I'm telling you, right? If you have not pre-ordered it, you may want to consider doing it while you're watching this video. It should be released early enough to give you guys a head start. This is the field pass for the Season of Boom. You can see the letters BOOM. You're going to be able to put that into sets to get free Season of Boom players. Please take advantage of all of this stuff. Everything should be here though, even if you get the game later, with the exception of maybe the preseason. All right, because the limited time challenges, it can vary. Like I said, it may be there after the 16th with the official launch. It's possible that it couldn't be there. Like I said, I've seen years where it wasn't. All right, so now what we're gonna do right here with this training camp, I only needed one more star, so I'm just gonna finish this one up because I was actually trying to play through some of the things just to kind of see the way the game moves, the movement and stuff like that. What did they add? How does the players react? And again, I was pleasantly surprised, and I know that it's a challenge. And many of you guys will say, yo, bro, it's just a challenge, G, what are you talking about? Well, you can tell. The same way every year when I play the game and I go into like, you know, a solo battle or whatever, and I can tell you like, yo, this is what it is. I've been playing Madden long enough, guys. This is a good game, okay? Like, that's just what it is. Like, the players move well. The responsiveness is unbelievable. The player likeness, all that stuff, like it's in there. It's good stuff. So ultimately, you're going to have to figure out, like I said, which route you're going to go and just continue to go from there. I would just recommend, guys, I would absolutely 100% recommend that you go QB first. Because once you have a good QB and you like that QB, you already know he has one of the most sought after abilities stock as in Hot Route Master, right? And then you focus in on everything else. Okay, so I'm just showing you guys the field pass and everything like that. Like I said, this is going to be easily done. Many of you guys will have Sam Cosme. He'll be, you know, upgraded. He'll be done within the first couple hours of the game. They're making it easy to kind of start the mode out, which is what I like, and it's going to be beneficial to a lot of some of the newer people coming back to Madden Ultimate Team. These are the objectives, very similar to the way that it works in Madden 24. It tells you what to do. You got to have a certain amount of players in your lineup in order for it to happen. Now, these preseason opportunity offers, right? This was unbelievable, but these are the pack opening animations that I was talking about. Obviously, for the different promos, they're going to have different versions of pack openings, but this one was just like, I was like, wow, like that's pretty good. The training shuffle is going to be there. We're going to test that out in a second to see if it's glitchy, but these are the things that I know many of you guys are going to be attacking right away. Like, yo, the preseason, I like, you know, re-rolling, getting 82s early, turning that into more training or using the 82s to build your team. This is when it gets exciting. because I'm going to be getting a ton of guys telling me, yo, I pulled this, I pulled that. I don't know if they're going to add more, but more than likely with the limited time early access players, that training pack will be there because it makes sense. It's a preseason offer and it goes in with the actual preseason challenges. But I was very, very fascinated with the pack openings. There goes one of those coin ones right there. You saw one earlier that I actually quick sold. But again, these upgrades, you know, knowing that Madden is back, being able to start your rebuild, knowing which route you're going to take, because I'm letting you know very, very easily right now. My 79 overall CJ Stroud, or 78, does not have Hot Route Master, but he gets every route. Like, so bro, go ahead and start thinking about that, man. You can finally get Dakota Rain Prescott if you're a Cowboy fan, dog. You can finally get that bum and run around with him and just do whatever you want, bro. And it's going to be so exciting because it's just going to open up the field of play where you're going to be able to see more of other, you know, teams and other players because everybody gets it. So now it just depends on how fast they are and things like that. These are the other things you can do with the season tokens. Upgrade the players from that promo, so that's more free players for the guys that are no money spent. I'm telling you right now, guys, I think overall this is going to be a very, very good year of Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I would suggest that you go ahead and pre-order it if you haven't already. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel for up-to-date content in Madden 25. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.